goes through like so.
This comes on.
Yeah, so you walk that on and then... No, wrong hole. Wrong hole.
Where's it? Oh, there. It's tight.
Yeah.
Should spray it.
Yeah. Right, now walk yours towards me. So that's the bottom corner down there. So this then goes on to here. We've got some here lube.
Yeah. This is good. It's nice. Yeah, they've been a bit of time.
Oh, we've got a nut missing on here. One on the back.
There's just one there. E, B, C.
This one, which I can't remember what it was. So it's going to be a nut without a washer. E1? E1,
Yeah,
I think. I'll just go and check. Yeah, that's right, that's E. You just nip them up and then tighten them all once it's all together.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
How far's it going?
It's not out the other side yet.
Oh, does it have collars or anything?
No, that's
Just there?
just that. There you go, that's there.
Hey!
That's all it is.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's what I said. So we've got the things which go through here.
You name it.
Yeah. It's the ones with the flat plates in there. It's 2 bags. I can see one of them from here. Oh, that's one.
Oh, yeah.
And another
Yep.
one like that. Right.
These for drive side or?
One is this side, so we've actually got them the right way round.
And that's D2.
Yeah. Now, if you look at these bars, these were originally that was originally right the way across, and at some point they've cut it off. I don't know why.
Oh, that's it.
And it sits there.
Hey?
I'm pretty certain it does. Like that. It's just a weird design. That's the one. And then
For each side. Lock, thank you. Not that we need a level.
oh, that's miles out. And that's the frame what's out.
Do it.
Hmm?
I'll have to put those under.
Unless you take the ones out on this side, Try that or the mouse.
I've got nothing to do.
Oh, is it maxed out?
Yeah.
Don't you want to lift it from here? Oops, you'll hold that.
It's a bit of an overkill, but
Probably is. You'll almost certainly rock this yourself. There you go. They can't go the other way round. Gears on that side.
goes from the side.
Yep.
Okay.
Otherwise we would have been putting this in before.
Yeah, I was going to say. Oh, I can open the window.
Right, up your end. Okay. And then just rock it backwards and forwards slightly, and it should. Now, this, let's say, you're liking this, aren't you? It is so crude, it is epic. Right, next piece is the big best, big best in gear. You're going to do your backlight. So that goes onto the shaft here.
That way round?
We'll find it in a minute. No, it doesn't go that way round. Might need to just spray that a little bit just to get that to go on. So, that looks about right.
Good.
How does that look your side?
I don't know. What's it supposed to look like?
I don't know. Right. So we'll know if it's right because this is the little grub screw what goes in. It's pretty much on the floor, isn't it?
Yep. You probably want to come up about half an inch minimum. Do that again. Geez, that's close. It was close in there. Might have.
It's got flat on the back here. Do you think it's the wrong way round then?
I just wondered. Take that back slowly, Peter. Another way.
I can't do it. I'll only go one.
See it there?
Ah.
That's alright.
Yeah, but that has been ground, so it is the right way round.
I don't think it would be any different putting it around,
No.
like lifting it higher for the treadle.
This one in first? Yep. Oops.
Got to lift this.
No, I know what we need to do is bring it back slightly, tip it that way. The trouble we've
Hang
got...
on, just stop there. Stop
Yeah.
there. While I do it. Okay. Not moving.
So we can't... We need to go backwards with it.
You just did that.
The hard part is we've got to line this up with that channel, and we can only do it on this end. Where's the other one? That looks a lot better position-wise, doesn't it? It doesn't look like it's pointing at the sky anymore. Tap that way. do for Ian. Yeah, I'm hoping that's the one. We're there! Woohoo! You're an absolute star.
No, we'll need him.
We'll need him. I just... Right.
Take a think.
Yeah, we just need to take a peek at
What I'm thinking is the rope, if I can be hit or somebody be hit, and as you pull that up, we had the rope pulling as well.
Yeah.
Squeeze your weight on the other side.
Yes.
Swing back.
Yeah.
Make a longer rope.
You just got to tie it to that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we...
Cool. So if Harry and Luke lift,
So
That's amazing.
we put them. And there. And as you pull it up, come and anchor it.
don't edit that bit out.
Cover.
The bit where you fall flat on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suddenly it looks like a printing press.
Yeah, dramatically. So, hold that here with that. And I think on that corner there, that people can see easily rather than in over here.
Yes.
So that goes like through there. There you go. And then wash out something on there. Wow. So that goes that rope, that comes off there.
See how it gets to that high point and it just rolls over. That's good.
Yeah. I actually think the other thing with this is it's going to settle in. I think
Hello.
1830.
I'm not.
What's that, a press?
Yes, it's an 1867 press.
Oh wow. Still works.
You're right.
Gee, how's that? You wanna come look here? Kira, Mom, Jason, Nikki, come look here. This is 18 what? 1860.
1867, 1870.
It's a press.
Made in Nottingham. Oh, there's some data over there.
Okay.
Yes, and it was donated, and they found it in a red shed out the back
Okay.
and wanted to do something with it, so we set it up in here.
Look at that. Cool, eh? Very awesome, eh? It's got a stamp on there, you see? And then there's got ink. There's the ink on the stamp.
We call that a block because these are so fiddly. Normally they would have this table up here. And they'd have the blank stock there, which is like that. And that treadle. It's not set up for it obviously, but they'd put the job in there, it would print, and then pick it out, put it there, put the next one in there, pick it out, put it there, the next one go in.
Oh, wow.
I prefer a motor.
Thank you for that. It was awesome to see you.
One of the bookmarks, they're free and they're just over there. Hello, Pam. How are you?
Harry told me
It is special.
So this machine was made in when?
1875, 1879. if you'd like one of the bookmarks, they're free, they're on the table. You can take a flag or...
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So the it's taken off the top there, goes onto the rollers then put it on the block, and then when we flip this over, it puts it into print mode, and it will print the little kiwi on there.
Hello. Smiling. You've been pleased. Yes. Good. Good.
There you go. Just a bit shy, but
It wasn't looking too good.
You have to have those nervous moments, don't you? Yes. The feedback from the office is that everybody's coming to see the conference. Yes, so well done. Well done. It's very good to see you. It's amazing. It's amazing that it's
I didn't see that.
I know. Beside the window, yes, too. Yes.
It's Peter.
yeah, so one year really does need replacing. I mean, it will work at the time where I used to be in charge of restorations at Maytag, so a few people. So, should be able to come someone who can do it. Yeah, it's just bed is we've got extra piles in, and then the building sits on it's cradled on extra joists, joists. Then this is a floating floor. It doesn't actually connect to the building at all. Yeah, so but that's to level out the floor because the building's at a level. The floor's curved. And, so if you want one of them, there's some dry ones over on the table there.
So you've had a good night?
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Glad it worked. Yeah. That's always the numbers are great, and I think it's really that's over the back there. It's on a magnetic block, this one. We have some more, when we have our own ones made, they'll be...
We are taking you back into history some 500 years ago, Anno Domini 1455. Not very much is known about the common people living in those dark ages. Only the deeds of the sovereign rulers and the mighty church have been passed on through the centuries. Available evidence about the invention of printing with movable types is less conclusive than might be wished. but the following facts may be considered well established. In the town of Mainz, an ingenious goldsmith lived in an old patrician house. This man opened the gateway to a new way of living. His name, Johannes Gensfleisch, named Gutenberg.
At your service, sir. Tell your master Dr. Gomeri wishes to see him. Dr. Gomeri is here to see you, master.
Oh, show him in, Christopher.
In here, master?
Don't hesitate for one moment. My secret will be in good hands. What is the purpose of your visit, Your Honor? Please be seated here.
I'm not here to report a happy matter. Fust wants all the money returned he lent to you, if you do not allow him to share the entire sum of your book printing.
And I say I shall pay back half the sum as agreed. That's the amount I borrowed for founding the workshop. The other half he shall share with me in printing the books.
You will be forced to pay, master. Fust demands that you pay to him 2,000 guilders and interest.
He dare not do it. I have valid agreements. Don't you remember, Dr. Gomeri?
Oh, yes, I very well remember that day in 1450. What is the matter with you, Master Fust? Giving 800 guilders to a man who is wasting other people's money all the time for some devilish work.
Don't worry, Doctor. I know my man.
Look over there and see how the world is full of swindlers pulling people's money out of their purses.
As he is not willing or able to pay back the money lent to him despite many reminders, he shall be put in the pillory for 3 hours to the ridicule of the people, and then locked into the debtor's tower.
There you are. Would you like to press out of an empty purse your valuable guilders in such a manner?
Come, Doctor. I'll dispel your distrust. Meet Master Gutenberg yourself.
At that time I placed confidence in you and your great work, and I recognized the advantage of replacing the scribe by your invention of printing. If I'm correct, it was the Latin grammar by Helicis Donatus, a fine lettering. But Fust lent to you 800 guilders under the condition that you pay 6 guilders per 100 interest per year.
I acquired workshop. I paid wages, bought ink and paper with this money. 3 years later, he gave me another 800 guilders so as to start publishing and printing. And only this is what I am accounting for to the benefit of both.
Don't be stubborn, Master. Fust is a hard man.
Dr. Gomeri, I want to show you my accomplishments from the first to the last step. You can then judge what is more important, my work or the money of Fust. This here is called the stamp or pattern. A single letter engraved in relief and struck into a slab of brass, not too shallow, not too deep. This is the intaglio of that original letter in reverse and is now called a matrix. Now follow me to the workshop, please. Here I can show to you the main part of my invention. This small instrument enables me to cast within a short time as many letters as I may require to make up a text. In this fireplace, the casting metal is kept in a liquid state. As soon as the matrix is put into the casting device, molten lead is poured in. The metal solidifies at once. It can be ejected, and after knocking off the casting peg, there is your letter. The instrument is now ready for the next casting process. Here, in this part of the workshop, is the type case. The letters are well assorted in an alphabetical manner. This here is Peter Schäfer, my senior journeyman. He is putting the letters together in a composing stick until word for word, line for line, are set to a metal typeface. Mind you, this accomplishment requires knowledge and craftsmanship. All this had to be invented first, demonstrated, and perfected before actual printing can be done. The completed form of metal letter type is placed and wedged here in the bed and then blackened with ink. Over there is the paper pile, which must be well moistened and prepared so that it is good for printing. Here you are, a page of the Holy Bible reproduced in this artistic manner. 2 columns with 42 lines, and thus any number of replica prints can be made from the metal letter type, all replicas being identical without any writing mistakes. With God's help, I have printed within 3 years, apart from other work, 150 Holy Bibles. Each of them comprises 2 volumes with 1,282 pages. A letter writer would not have been able to prepare 1 in the same time. Now, Your Honor, pass your judgment. Who did more good work, Fust or I?
You are a good master, Johannes Gutenberg, and no one can say at this stage what a godsend your invention is. Nevertheless, do be warned. Money has a most devilish power. You are, after all, an inventor, and Fust is a moneylender. May God help you in reaping the fruit of your hard work.
Gutenberg's subsequent life is hidden in shadows, and only a few documents throw light on it. He is doomed to misfortune. The court favors Fust's case, and as Gutenberg cannot pay the 2,200 guilders, Fust takes over the workshop and all its equipment. Dr. Gomeri saves a small part of the equipment for Gutenberg. He buys it from Fust and gives it to Gutenberg to use for a lifetime. Also, the letters used for printing the Bible are saved. Fust's daughter greets Peter Schöffer, who assumes charge of her father's business, and later he marries her. From then on, the print shop in Mainz is called Fust and Schöffer, and shows this coat of arms. Gutenberg himself did not produce any great amount of printing after losing his property. It is quite difficult to obtain authentic evidence of Gutenberg's work. There are no dates or initials found on his printed matter, and between men of letters there is still much debate on this subject. Then came the terrible year of 1462 for Mainz. In the night of the 29th of October, Adolf von Nassau sacked the city of Mainz while disputing with Peter von Isenburg about the Palatinate chair. Bloodthirsty cutthroats plundered the city, and half of it was burned down. Most of the citizens lost their lives, and, with abuse and slander, Adolf von Nassau chased the surviving men out of the city. The house of Gutenberg was requisitioned and leased. Johannes Gutenberg had nothing left except the garments he wore. As late as 1465, to avert bitter poverty, Gutenberg was appointed to Adolf von Nassau's court and was granted a yearly pension in the form of clothes, food, and sufficient wine until he died. Before he died, however, Gutenberg was able to watch his inventions spread out all over Europe and ready to conquer the whole world. A text discovered in an old book reads as follows: Anno Domini 1468, on St. Blasius Day, the respectable master Johannes Gensfleisch passed away. God rest his soul. It was not until 100 years later that a picture of the master was painted. His body rests in eternal peace in the Church of St. Francis in Mainz.